Today at the LA Auto Show, Lincoln pulled the covers off of the all-new Lincoln Aviator. This is the crossover that we've all been waiting for from Lincoln. This slots in below the Lincoln Navigator, above the Lincoln Nautilus, and it is a rear-wheel drive twin-turbo V6 crossover. So if you're looking for something that's an upgrade from a Dodge Durango, which is the only other American-made rear-wheel drive crossover, then this is exactly the vehicle that you're looking for. This also gives us a little bit of a hint at what we should expect out of the upcoming Ford Explorer. Up front, we have the latest interpretation of the Lincoln grille. There are actually two different grilles depending on the model that you get, and we have a very interesting engine lineup under the hood. Things start out with a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 making 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. That's all sent to the rear wheels via a standard 10-speed automatic transmission. And then we get Lincoln's first plug-in hybrid SUV, because they'll bundle that exact same twin-turbo V6 with an electric motor to give you 450 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque. Now, we don't know the electric range yet, but we are told that the battery pack will slot completely under the body, so it actually won't take up any room inside the Aviator, and it won't delete the spare tire. You'll still get that spare if you want one. As you'd expect from a tweener vehicle, this is a little bit shorter than the Navigator, but actually the interior is a little bit more space efficient versus the overall size outside, because this is a unibody crossover. That's a term that some manufacturers dislike, but really this and the Durango are the only true crossovers left in America, because most of the direct competition for this vehicle from America, or actually from Infiniti even, is really just a lifted hatchback. The interior of the Aviator is definitely a step above the rest of the Lincoln lineup, except of course for the Lincoln Navigator, where this actually pulls most of its inspiration. And that's a really good thing, because the Navigator really impressed me with its overall interior design and interior quality. It really definitely belongs in the luxury segment, as does this new Aviator. This is really the first American full-size crossover like this to really compete very directly with the Germans on not just overall design, but also definitely fit and finish on the inside. The interior features Lincoln's million-way front seats with available massage. These were very, very comfortable in the Navigator. It's basically the same seat going on here. We do have that interesting split seat bottom cushion. I'm not exactly clear why you'd want that in a luxury car seat, but if your legs are different sizes, this is definitely going to be the vehicle for you. The Aviator is a 7-passenger vehicle by default. We have a 6-passenger option as well. That's the model we're looking at right here. We have captain's chairs in the second row instead of a bench seat, and then we have 2 seats in the third row. We are told that a 6-foot person could comfortably sit back there. It looks like the headroom is definitely decent, but the seats are definitely close to the ground, just as you'd expect in sort of a mid-sized 3-row vehicle. One of the big advantages to the unibody design is the larger cargo area that we find versus an awful lot of the body-on-frame competition. You could logically compare this to short wheelbase versions of General Motors body-on-frame SUVs. You get some additional storage right there under the cargo area load floor. And it looks like you could probably fit perhaps even 3 24-inch roller bags back here. At this point in time, there are a lot of things that we don't know about the Aviator. We don't know how much it's going to cost, but we do know that it will be on sale sometime mid-next year. We don't know exactly how much this will be able to tow, but expect tow ratings to be decently above the average front-wheel drive crossover in this segment.